In the master bathroom, there's a panel underneath the shelf next to the sink. And behind there, you'll find down below the lower valve is the main valve to shut off the entire house. This other valve right here, I think, is just to the master bathroom, which was added later. And there's some other pipes in there. That's the vent for this piping. I'm pretty sure everyone's aware that this bathroom was added after the original construction, and you saw the cinder block wall. That would have been the original exterior. In any case, that's why you don't want to caulk that panel there. Back here in the office, you can see that I had Comcast coming in here at the wall. Back in the office, there's AT&T if you wanted to use AT&T instead. Because it's a cinder block house, Wi-Fi doesn't run really well. That's why I ran this Cat 6 cable here. It ran outside of the house here, and it went to the front of the house where you saw it coming into the living room. You saw the big blue cable. Oh, this cable here in the office closet was just a hard line I'd run for my son. It just runs into the next room. It's just Cat 6 cable again. And it's just to make Wi-Fi better. I had a router in the back of the house for one zone, and then I had a router way up here at the front of the house coming through right over here, which was the second zone. It worked pretty well. Tam, in the garage, you noticed that this was identified as wiring that should probably be removed or upgraded. This was just a fan with a thermostat on it. This is the thermostat. I'd set it at like 105, I guess, so that when it got over 105 in the garage, it would suck the hot air out and pull in hopefully some cooler air from these vents down here. When I added this garage, these are the original posts. This is the structural member. That's what's holding up the roof here. These studs here, this notch one here, they're not carrying any load at all. They're merely attached to the 4x6 above so that the siding would be attached to it. That's why if you want to pull out these here because they're notched, help yourself. It's not going to make any difference to the structure. Let's see. This here is the water line that I had going through the wall up here at the top. As a water supply for the fridge. I don't know what you want to do with that. I had a second freezer out here in the garage, which I had attached to this outlet, and that was because, no, I'm sorry, not that outlet, should have attached to this outlet. So this outlet next to the garage door opener is always hot. So this outlet over here comes off of the switch there, and that's why. So this outlet, don't plug your fridge into this outlet, because when you turn the switch off, your fridge will be turned off. In any case, that's why this wiring is set up the way it is. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me at strusens@hotmail.com. Let's see. Okay, you probably don't need to know this, but that vent up top, it's got a little gap at the top there. That's a pretty easy way to get into the attic above the master bedroom. There's a couple of rolls of insulation up there. I don't know how much insulation there is in the whole house. I just don't remember. I know I'd blown some in at some point. I don't think there's a lot, but the heat and air bills were never too bad anyway. This motion detector light was dead. Oh, it's not dead. Look at that. It just came on. I thought I disconnected it. I guess it's still working. Yes, the dryer. So this little thing right here, you want to keep that thing full of water so that it catches the dust that comes out of the dryer. Let me tell you about this washer and dryer. It's a little bit of a pain. Make sure you clean the vent there. When you turn it off and on, you just touch that with your finger. You do not press it. If you press it, you're going to get annoyed like I always did, because it acts funny then. See how the check lint screen is on there? Take the lint out, put it back in, and then, just for luck, I always open and close the door, and then I press start. Again, I don't press it, I just put my finger on it just to make contact. For months we would try pressing it, and it acted funky. So if it's not acting the way you want it to, it might be because you're pressing. Just barely touch those things. Same thing on the washer. These things, you know, they work well, but I got new ones. Besides, my new house had a gas dryer, so I didn't need this electric dryer. I'm pretty sure you're already aware of this, but behind that drywall right there is a window, and it's as well insulated as the cinder block, so it's not really an impact. But just keep in mind that there is a window behind there before you start hitting into that thing. The city did inspect and approve this installation some time ago. So I don't know if you care. I've given it any thought. This is a non-bearing wall. I've seen many of these walls that people had taken out. I thought about doing it, but it was too much work. I just never did it. These are bearing walls, so don't take out too much of these. Tam, I wish you the best of luck with this house, whether you're buying it as a rental or as a home. We had 10 good years here, and we enjoyed it. I hope you do as well. So good luck, and thank you.